Hi there, welcome to today's video. This video is going to be a lab exercise in packettracer where we will configure static routes. I hope you enjoy this video. So let's get started. This is the topology that we will be using. I've already configured the IP addresses on the router interfaces and the PCs as well, along with the default gateways. I've listed a note on the right hand side which lists the IP addresses that I've used. If you try out this lab by yourself, you can use the same ones or feel free to experiment as you go on. So now let's get started. Starting off with this router, we need to do enable conf t, and to configure static route we're going to do IP route first, and then we're going to list the destination network we want to reach. In case of this router, it's going to be 192.168.2.0 and 192.168.200.0. Then comes the subnet mask, which is going to be a /24, and the next hop address, which is going to be route in this router's case, it's going to be router zeros G0/0/0 interface, having the IP address of 192.168.1.2. So let's configure it. So IP route 192.168.2.0, 255.255.255.0, and the next hop IP address, which is going to be 192.168.1.2. Let's do the same for the next network. And there we go. Now let's check the routing table if these routes have been added there. And as you see, the static routes have been added here. That means we've configured it correctly. Now let's move on to router O. Here, in this case, in this router, the networks it needs to reach is going to be 192.168.100.0 and 192.168.200.0. So let's do that. To reach the 200.0 network, the next hop IP addresses it's going to use is going to be router 1's G0/0/1 interface, which holds the IP address of 192.168.1.1. So let's configure it. And to reach the 200.0 network, it's going to have the next hop IP address of 192.168.2.2. Now let's check if these routes have been added in the routing table. And there we go. These routes have been added in the routing table. Now let's move on to the last router. Here the networks it needs to reach is 192.168.1.0 and 192.168.100.0. So let's configure them. And the next hop IP address is going to be 192.168.2.1. Same, it's going to be the same for the next network. Sorry, I forgot the IP route. Now let's check the routing table once again. There we go. We can see the static routes have been added here. So the real test to check if we've configured the static routes correctly is to check if there is connectivity between this PC and this network and this PC and this network. And the simple way to do it is using pings. So first I'd like to test a ping from this router, router 1 to router 2 to check if there is connectivity. And there we go. Those pings work. That means there is connectivity and we have successfully configured the static routes. And when we try a ping from this PC to this PC, it will work for sure. So let's try it out. And there we go. It works. That means we've configured the static route successfully and there is connectivity between those two networks. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what more you'd like to see on this channel and I'll do my best to deliver it. I like this video and share it with your friends if you find this useful, and hit the subscribe button to be notified whenever I post something new. Bye.